not going to be easy for everybody just to walk out of here.
6, 5, 4.
It's an exclusive inside look at the end of an era.
We have main engine start.
A time for reflection.
It's in the human spirit to explore, and the shuttle's allowed us to do that. It's an amazing feat of engineering.
And a celebration of the craft that has shown our planet and our universe in ways barely imagined 30 years ago.
1 second, let me just smile real quick.
Thank you guys.
You got used to it?
Sort of, just smile.
Today, a remarkable era of exploration comes to an end. After Atlantis takes to the air, there will be no more space shuttles. Someday, mankind may build a better craft for bringing humans and cargo back and forth to space, but that's a concern for another time. Today, NASA's job is to keep Atlantis and her crew safe in the final hours before the last launch. They follow in the footsteps of some of the bravest, most intrepid explorers to leave Earth. NASA's fleet of 5 shuttles not only ferried astronauts and supplies to the space station, but launched experiments that would change our understanding of the cosmos.
Telescopes released. Okay, thank you.
And what magnificent and wondrous pictures we have gotten from Hubble. The birth of stars, the death of stars, the formation of galaxies, fundamentally the beginnings of the universe.
The space shuttle has brought the final frontier closer.
We were doing what the vehicle was designed to do.
The shuttles are built for grand goals. To create a permanent human presence in space. To take a first step on the road to other planets. But like any exploration of the unknown, it's dangerous. 2 out of 5 space shuttles have been lost in action, most recently in 2003.
STS-107, the mission that we lost Columbia on, started out all right until a large chunk of foam came off the external tank and smacked into the leading edge of the left-hand wing. And the program decided that it really wasn't necessary to utilize spy cameras to see if we could see anything on the leading edge. So we continued the mission.
I was standing out at the shuttle landing facility waiting for her to come home, and we have a clock out there. And the clock ticks down to 0 when the orbiter should be landing. And I'll never forget that clock ticked down to 0, but Columbia wasn't there. And so Columbia was somewhere between orbit and the Kennedy Space Center, and we didn't know where.
Orbital mechanics are such that if the rock falling out of space is 15 minutes late hitting the ground, the rock disappeared.
I received a call from one of my daughters who works in Houston training astronauts how to fly the space shuttle. And she said, "Daddy, we've lost contact." That was tough. It really was.
The program is put on hold until the loss of the Columbia is fully investigated.
I would have lost $1 million bet with your money. It was absolutely amazing. There was no doubt at what happened at that point, no doubt at all.
The hole in Columbia's wing allows heat to penetrate the craft during re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. It rips the vehicle apart.
Although it was a terribly cold day, I don't particularly remember that. I was standing outside with a bunch of coworkers and watched the countdown and the engine start, lift off,
Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Roger, roll, Challenger.
Go for throttle up. And boom.
1 minute 15 seconds, velocity 2,900 feet per second.
I saw what happened, and I thought, oh, well, the orbital will just pull out of that and fly back on a return to launch site aboard. And that's not what happened.
Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction. We have no downlink.
You could see the pieces fall down, through the atmosphere, and watch the pieces hit the ocean surface from the long-range cameras here on the site.
Scientists investigating the Challenger disaster analyzed every available scrap of evidence, including film from nearly 200 cameras.
We had this beautiful machine that would work so well. What the heck went wrong?
The cause of the accident is traced to a joint failure in the right rocket booster, a design flaw resulting in 7 deaths.
It's like losing some of your family. I think that everybody out here would tell you that. And that's why every launch now is precious. Every launch is double finger crossed.
The thing that comes to mind always is Star Trek, to me. You look at the crews and the languages and the cultures and the food that they eat, and it is truly an international space station. It's wonderful to see.
Those whose lives have been shaped by the space shuttle come to pay homage. To see Atlantis take to the sky one last time.
Get a chance to see the astronauts. Last group. I'm proud of those folks, though. I really am.
I can only imagine what the astronauts are going through after waiting for so long. It must be awesome to be sitting out there. With God's help, it's just, nothing.
This is the NTD conducting the launch status check and go for launch.
A pause in the countdown enables each of the support teams to give its go for launch.
TTC's go. LTS.
This final flight is the culmination of 30 years of NASA's shuttle program. This will be the last time NASA launches astronauts into space for many years to come.
Atlanta Launch Director, on behalf of the greatest team in the world, good luck to you and your crew on the final flight of this true American icon. Hey, thanks to you and your team, Mike. The shuttle is always going to be a reflection of what a great nation can do when it dares to be bold. We're not ending the journey today, Mike. We're completing a chapter of a journey that will never end. You and the thousands of men willing to give their hearts, souls, and their lives for the cause of exploration have rewritten history. Let's light this fire one more time, Mike, and witness this great nation at its best. The crew of Atlantis is ready for launch.
Here we go.
Come on, baby. Go for main engine start. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All 3 engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and lift off.
It's been incredible to be part of this program and to see the last one. It kind of hits you deep inside.
There'll be something else along the way, and it'll be better, but it's going to be hard to surpass something like this.
Sitting on the ground, 0 miles an hour, within 8 minutes it's going 5 miles a second. The space shuttle is an incredible machine.
it's not going to be easy for everybody just to walk out of here. They're going to take the memories with them and, for a long, long time.
We put 7 people and the space station in space. If I've taken my granddaughter outside and said, Papa, put that up there.
The shuttle is not about hardware and propellants. It's really about people. People make it happen.
It's in the human spirit to explore and to go that next step, go that extra mile, go to the next destination. The shuttle's allowed us to do that.
We will continue to test our ingenuity, pushing the boundaries of space travel, but the shuttle program will always have its rightful place in history.